Alrighty. Good morning, everybody. How are we all doing today? Welcome to quite a late starting stream. As I said, well, if you caught the stream last night, I knew I'd be possibly late or not at all due to the SLW stream, the Bandai SLW stream. I did end up watching the full 6 hours. Because the back 4 hours were what I was interested in, which was the talk show stuff. Yeah, I do have things I've got to do today, unfortunately. Alas, my life is not all freedom and video games. So this will be probably 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours tops. I just want to get into some of the DLC. So we're gonna hold off on the Lost Verses until we've done the DLC. Basically, the plan for now is get all the DLC chapters knocked out, and then do the end game, the actual game. So we've got 6 DLC chapters, and I think these are at least a couple of hours each. I think. I don't really remember. But big warning. Huge warning. The Japanese audio was never applied to the DLC chapters. Despite you having to pay for the Japanese audio in this game, it was never applied to the DLC chapters. So this is English audio only. So this is gonna suck. You'll get to see why I hate Zero in English. I will not be covering the English voice actors for this. I have no interest to do so, and we're only gonna be doing a DLC chapter each. Anyway, I'd rather not spend more time on it than we need to. Okay, let's go. I don't have good memories of the DLC either, but that might just be because of the dub situation. I'm not sure.
Once upon a time, many moons ago, there was a beautiful intoner and a young man. The intoner was driven by a vast array of lusts. A lust for honor, for wealth, for sex, for food. And the young man who accompanied her was really, really sick of it. Now then, which of my toys should I break out today,
Oh, here it comes, the treasured utility belt of pleasure toys. I can't believe you actually use all that junk. But you do. Oh, you do. I'm very well aware. Just what I'd expect from the Queen of the Depraved. I mean, look at that one. It's actually been worn down from overuse. She just has to try out every toy in the book. And I'm just another one for the collection.
Dido,
What?
make sure you eat foods that give you plenty of stamina. I need you to last.
Yeah. She's even
Now then, what should I have for dessert? Oh, and second dessert.
Oh, God, I'm gonna be sick. Eating that crap all the time is what makes her smell so sickly sweet. I mean, don't get me wrong, sweet is okay. But this ain't sweet I'm talking about. It's sickly sweet. Only ants like stuff that smells sickly sweet. So gross. I hope you get eaten by a bunch of giant ants. Or you die face down in a bowl of pudding.
Sorry, did someone mention pudding?
Nope. Must be hearing things.
Now then, what should I wear tonight?
Ugh, is that whole thing filled with clothes? I mean, not that you can really call them clothes. Basically a few wisps of fabric held together with twine. If the word slutty owned a department store, this crap would be in the front window. No style at all. All they do is show skin. We're about to go into combat, for hell's sakes. How is this practical in any way? I'm almost curious enough to bring it up. But I'm not really into asking pointless questions.
Did you say something, Dido?
Nope, nothing at all.
I said I wasn't going to address the voice actors, but I'm going to assume most people probably recognize Dido anyway, as it's Yuri Lowenthal, one of, like, 5 English voice actors. A lot of this is changed in the localization. This game is particularly butchered.
Did you bring everything I asked for?
Not having JP audio for the DLC is painful because it means I can't correct for the script.
Yeah, it was pretty rough, but it should all be there.
Again, I said I wasn't going to cut them. You may also recognize 5. She's voiced by Megan Hollingshed, who did Valkyrie, Lenneth from Valkyrie Profile.
Kind of a lot, though, don't you think?
I don't think we ever covered that in English, though. I would have definitely played that with Japanese voices.
Oh, Dido.
Obviously, I played VP in
You
English
just don't understand
way back
women.
in the day.
A woman simply must have her clothes, and her sweets, and her nighttime fun.
And, like, you can hear the Lenneth voice.
Yeesh. I'm sure the women of the world are just thrilled to have you as their spokesperson.
What was that?
Nothing. But, look, you know how heavy this stuff is, right? You really want me to carry all of it into battle?
If you could.
Typical.
It looks like we're off on another grand adventure. We're gonna head deep into the hot, wet, sticky desert heat. Aww.
Can't you talk like a normal person for once? Anyway, desert, huh?
Oh, yes. And what do you think will be waiting there for us?
An evil leader bent on oppressing their people or whatever?
No. Something much more stimulating.
I give up.
The legendary meat of legend.
Legendary meat?
Yes, it's
Manga
the
meat?
food I desire more than anything in the world, and I simply must have it.
We're going off in search of food now? Someone kill me, please.
I can't remember what series run that. The legendary meat, but a bunch of things do that. Gag, like, manga-style meat, like just a big, round, well, cylindrical lump of meat on a bone. As I said, if you played Valkyrie Profile in English, you'll recognize her voice as well. Very different character. Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Meat, legendary meat.
Intruders!
Ooh,
Looks like a woman
just
in her
thinking about it
bodyguard.
makes me all hot and bothered.
Your food drive's right up there with your sex drive, huh?
Well, you know me. When I want something, my passions tend to overflow.
I hate this woman.
And now you see why we play in Japanese.
Defend our land with your very life. Yeah.
Even the chomps suck.
Keep moving. Don't be a target. I'm gonna be sick.
I'm actually not quite sure when timeline-wise these take place. I think these are after they're initially born and go around effectively liberating the world.
Where'd you hear about this so-called legendary meat anyway?
A villager told me about it. He says it's a treasured delicacy from his homeland that's been passed down for generations.
You told all that to an outsider?
Well, not without a bit of persuasion.
So you tortured him?
He was just so tight-lipped. Still, I tried to keep it somewhere between pain and pleasure.
Of course you did. So look, I like torture as much as the next guy. Probably more, actually. But I'm not so sure you should be ripping out anyone's fingernails over some old haunch of meat.
This thing she's wielding, by the way, is a spear. It may look like a sword, but it's a spear.
Hey!
That's why it has the spear moveset.
Stop them. Our lord does not look failure. Retreat! Retreat! Get back in position.
Hey!
Oh, that's probably it as well, Huff. I hadn't even thought about it like that. Wielding a giant phallic symbol.
Hey!
I'm hoping we don't have to deal with the normal mechanic of this area at any point. Because I hate it. It sucks. The normal mechanic of this area being the heat/cold, where you're just constantly taking damage.
I mean, here, one is trying to build some shiny new world, and you're just... What are you doing exactly? I just get the impression that one's ideal world is a lot different from yours.
Of course it is. No two people share the same fantasies. But I still want to build a better world. One filled with passion and ecstasy. So really, one and I both want the same wonderful world, you know?
Sure. Right.
Hey!
Do need to keep an eye out for treasure chests. They're not going to have like weapons that we need for accessing the endgame, but the DLCs, if I recall correctly, actually pay out a lot of money, and we do need a lot of money to buy out the rest of the base game weapons. Because we can't actually... We do have access to the Lost Verses, but we don't have access to the final chapter yet, because we need the full weapon collection before you can actually do the final chapter. So doing the DLC now makes sense, makes more sense narratively, and makes sense mechanically. I think specifically it's a medium spear moveset. Could be heavy spear. Okay, it's heavy. I do actually need to... Normally I don't bother with my phone when it beeps at me mid-stream, but I do actually need to keep an eye on things. As I said, I've got a thing I need to take care of today, and part of that... Well, there we go. Of course. That was not the phone call I was expecting. That was a different phone call. This is why I don't stream anywhere near the daytime normally. I get very, very few phone calls, and it always happens when I do a day stream.
Who are these people? Who cares? They're trying to kill us. Is she even killable?
Who knows? Where did they even come from?
I have, as I was saying before, I have one phone call I know I'm expecting, but that's not for another, like, just over 2 hours. That one was quite unexpected.
So does this legendary meat of legend come from an ogre, or what?
Oh, no, Dito. I've already had my fill of ogre meat, thank you.
So, wait a minute. Are you telling me you've actually eaten ogre meat?
Mm-hmm. 2 made ogre meatballs once. They were just to die for.
Oh, the bear part of my screen name. Have you ever seen Dot Hack Sign? Or any of the expanded Dot Hack games, I guess.
Sitting, which is why I'm kind of sick of ogre now.
Huh. I didn't know 2 cooked. Is she any good?
Oh, yes. In fact, she's the finest chef amongst all my sisters. Her food is so novel and bold, so toothsome and unctuous.
Toothsome and unctuous? Sounds a lot like you, actually.
This guy's hurt. Ouch. Yeah, the bear part just comes from a character from that, an older author gentleman. Just a character I quite like. It's sort of a, thankfully, very generic enough name. Most people don't even really think about it. And it works well for the teddy bear avatar.
Well, I don't see any other meat here. And certainly not the legendary meat I tortured that villager over. Do you think he could have meant these ogres? That would be such a disappointment. I could just cry.
Yeah, I
bet that villager feels like crying right about now.
I hadn't considered either of those factors, unfortunately. It has, of course, come up many times since. But yes, I do often get either the furry thing or the communist thing, and I am neither a furry nor a communist. And in fact, quite opposed to both. Well, I got a little more nuance on the opinion on communism than just opposed outright, but that would be the easiest way to put it up. There's no way with humanity as the way they are now to implement communism successfully. Deal 85. It's because of our dedicated customers like you that we are able to provide our trademark customer service. This notice is to confirm delivery of the following order. Seafood Gourmet Pack with Sea Serpent Eggs, times 200. Mountain Gourmet Pack with Troll Liver Sauce, times 200. Do not hesitate to contact us if there are any concerns. We look forward to your continued patronage. But yeah, like being an older and hopefully wiser idiot, I would maybe change some things, but I'm not changing my screen name again at this point. It is what it is. Just deal with it as it comes. The bear parts worked out well. But putting aside the people accusing me of being a furry, the bear part has otherwise worked out quite well. I've accidentally acquired branding.
Bad scene back in the land of sands, huh, Five?
I know, right? What kind of stupid idiot thinks ogre meat is legendary?
That's legends for you. They're always better when you don't know the truth of them. Anyway, let's say we go home, huh?
What say we not? When I want something, I don't stop until it's mine.
I figured you'd say that.
Give them everything you've got. Damn.
We should have better luck with our little mushroom hunt here. I hear this mountain has some absolutely mouth-watering specimens.
Great. More foraging.
It's the commissar part is almost like lost in relevance anyway. I don't into 40k anymore. I did into 40k a shitload for like a lot of my life, but GW sort of really fucked it up.
Look out. Here they come. It's that duo that messed up the land of sands. We've got casualties! Backup! We need backup!
I'm still not sure if I should be sad or glad that they destroyed fantasy, because at least they killed it completely.
Damn it, stop flitting around!
Mind you, some of the stuff is still decent for 40k, but it's non like frontline stuff, like Caiaphas Cain. Obviously, I'm gonna like Caiaphas Cain.
Who are those guys anyway?
Fucking sci-fi comedy
Our hateful foes!
about a commissar.
Sup, soldier dudes? Some weather we're having,
let
huh?
up. Get down.
Sorry to kill
I'm
you because
trying.
of my boss's crazy food obsession. Trust me, the stupid piggy princess pisses me off as much as she does you. So I think you understand how pissed off I am right now. Plus, it's cold as balls out here. Maybe I should rip you apart and wrap your guts around my face. That would at least keep me a little warm.
Yeah, you talking, was Abnett, Gaunt's Ghosts? Unfortunately, as I said, the Commissar part has lost a lot of relevance. I haven't really done much in the way of 40k. Okay, yeah, I'm familiar with the Gaunt stuff, Eisenhorn. Ravenhorn I haven't heard of. I've got a bunch of the Gotrek and Felix books sitting there to read as well. I've had for years and just never got around to it. That's fantasy though, not 40k. 40k didn't sort of get as lucky as fantasy did with its video game adaptations. There's some like decent stuff, but it never got the equivalent of like the Total Warhammer games, which are just fantastic. Also, the Vermintide games are pretty good as well. I suppose 40k got the is it the Black Templars one that was like not Space Hulk, but then they also did an actual Space Hulk. Well, there's been many Space Hulks.
avenge our fallen friends! What? There's a woman here? You must be joking. Just look at your dirty face and that outfit. Oh, your hair smells like you let a frog die in it. How could you let yourself fall so low? I can barely stand to look at you. Just having a hole to plug isn't enough for a woman, you know. First, you need to take a nice long bath and clean every bit of your body. Then get some powder and lipstick on your face. Find a dress that reveals just enough, and your inner woman will be set ablaze with passion. Trust me. Finally, grab a man and invest some
Okay, so
enjoying the pleasures.
Blood Bowl was good by about the time.
Than by a rusty old sword.
By the time sort of Chaos Edition rolled around, Blood Bowl was starting to get quite good. I haven't played much of the way of Blood Bowl 2. But I count that under fantasy. Though, yes, Blood Bowl is its own thing with its own lore, and I realize. Actually, we got a good video game adaptation of Mordheim, actually. I really like the video game adaptation of Mordheim. I played a fair bit of tabletop Mordheim back in the day. Yeah, the video game adaptation is real good. Because it gets around the main issue of playing Mordheim, in that you need a shitload of scenery to really make it work. It's like squad-based tactics in a fucking town rather than open fields of battle. So to make Mordheim work on tabletop, to make Mordheim work on tabletop, you need a shitload of complex scenery. Whereas the video game adaptation obviously gets around that by being a video game. Yes, I'd really like to see a good video game adaptation of Gorka Morka.
You alright? If we die, at least we all die together.
I heard there was, I think, recently a Necromunda video game. Don't know whether that's any good or not.
All hail our Lord! All hail our Lord!
I believe they also did a decent Battlefleet Gothic video game, but I never got around to checking that out either. Have they ever done an Aeronautica Imperialis video game? There's several ways you could do that that would be a lot of fun. Obviously, if you went full sim on it, that would be amazing. But also just basically directly adapting Aeronautica would also be real good.
Hey!
Just still got quite a few Aeronautica minis. The Aeronautica minis are really nice.
They don't
Actually,
look
so are the Battlefleet
like
Gothic minis.
They're weak.
A lot of their specialist game range stuff was really good. I was gonna say the Inquisitor minis are really good. Do they count as minis?
You're sure of it, right?
Mushrooms, mushrooms, my legendary mushrooms.
It's like she's possessed. Once Five hones in on something, there's just no stopping her. A centaur. Great. Just what I was hoping for. Hey, you're sure these mushrooms are here, right? Because I haven't seen any mushrooms so far. Like, at all. Anywhere.
Of course. Those villagers I tortured swore they grew right around here. They said, and I quote, "Look deep in the snowy mountains." But with more screaming.
Five. I think they may have been lying.
What? Why?
Oh, because they led us straight to a fucking centaur's nest!
Excuse me? Where did you learn to use such horrific language? You're gonna be punished for that tonight. Oh, yes, you are.
The shit just keeps stacking higher.
5 at least sort of works in English because of her character archetype. Like, it's one of those that they can translate and not really lose it too badly. What is collision? What is walls? That's Soulsborne level of, like, I don't give a fuck about the walls.
Well, that was another waste of time. We're not gonna find a goddamn thing.
Through the scorching desert and the frigid mountains, the intoner searched for her beloved meat and mushrooms, only to come up empty-handed. As for the young man traveling with her, he pretty much wanted to kill himself.
I can't remember what all the level lock requirements for these were, which is a little worrying. And yeah, this is what I was saying by the DLC pays out a lot of cash. It is, thankfully, very useful when you hit endgame to just jump in and do the DLC to buy the rest of the weapons. Actually, no, I think the level locks might just be for those little, side story things. Can't remember if the main campaign has any level locks on it. Dear Lady 5, thank you for trusting us with your delivery needs. We hope this early summer has been a fruitful one for you. This notice is to confirm the delivery of the fancy golden dress you ordered. This dress, made with beautiful silks imported from the East and lavishly festooned with pure gold leaf, is one of our finest products. We hope that it meets your exacting standards. Yeah, I'm hoping, with people mucking around with this in the emulator now, because I know they got it running at 60 and 120 FPS, I'm hoping someone will undub the DLC. It is well known just how bad the translation for this game is. That's different.
5? what's the deal with the dragon?
What?
Like, why is there suddenly a dragon here? You don't think that's weird?
Ugh. Zip it, Squirt. Stop sweating every little detail.
That sounds very familiar as well. They don't actually have
Huh. I
a
thought it
voice
was a pretty
listing for this
reasonable
character.
question, actually, but hey, what do I know?
Ooh, attitude, huh? Maybe you should hang up the cocky jerk act and think about this for a second. You have a dragon fighting for you. Hello? Try and appreciate your good fortune already.
Dito can't be related to Kaim. I think if there is a what's the word I'm looking for? If there is a similarity, it's purely cosmetic. Because of what Dito is. Yeah, he can't be related to Kaim.
I don't remember ordering a dragon. All dragons are good for is crowding up the battlefield and knocking shit over.
Did I say cocky jerk? Because I meant to say big fat dickhead. How about I crush you where you stand, you little shit?
Great. As if 5 wasn't enough to worry about. Now I've got some sassy grandma dragon getting all up in my face.
I can hear you, shit. I'm here of one's accord. She asked me to help you out.
My sister sent you? My.
Probably worried we're screwing around on the job, huh?
Pretty much. So, what exactly is your job right now?
Undersea treasure.
Undersea... what?
Treasure! A precious jewel borne aloft on a sea of sparkling blue waves. Oh, I can't even explain. It makes me quiver just thinking about it.
Girl, did you take a blow to the head in your last battle, or what?
It's fine. She's always like that.
I knew I was going to regret this. Fine, let's get this over with. Where do you want me to go? From all your babbling, I'm guessing it's the land of seas.
How very observant of you. You're so smart.
I'm assuming it's meant to be Gabrielle, as in one's dragon, but before one did all the modifications to it.
Could you quit it with the screechy whining? You're giving me a headache.
We're going to the land of seas to hunt down something big and mighty. Oh.
Are you even listening to me?
Well then, shall we? Let the hunt begin.
Yeah, that's part of the problem with, like, English voice actors, is there's, like, 5 that actually get used.
Look at this sea. Look at this sky. It's like they stole my heart and flew off into the horizon.
I'd like to see you fly off into the horizon.
Well, it's decided. Once one takes control of the world, I'm going to claim this land for myself.
What? Oh, come on. Anywhere but here. It's sweaty and sticky and it smells like seaweed fish shit.
Oh, but I just love getting sweaty and sticky.
And, like, speaking of overused English voice actors, as we brought up earlier, Dito is voiced by Yuri Lowenthal. Another one of the, like, 5 English voice actors. The fact that I can recognize all these voice actors, and I don't play games in English, and haven't for many years.
In any case, this is proving to be quite elusive.
Your treasure?
Yes, I'm getting worried. I heard you could catch it somewhere around here.
Seafood?
Pardon me?
Your undersea treasure? It's seafood, right? You're so obvious sometimes.
Ooh, look at that big shell on the ground. If I had 2 of them, I could make an absolutely adorable bikini top.
Lady, I don't think you're getting any shells big enough to make a bikini top for you. I'm just running back because I just realized I haven't been keeping an eye out for treasure chests. Oh, we missed something anyway, but yeah, it's the dub. Yeah, it's... I don't have a way to not to not English audio, unfortunately. The main game has JP audio. The DLC, they never implemented the JP audio for. At least, like, if there's characters you don't like, don't be too worried. Each of the DLCs isn't too long, it's just that there's 6 chapters all up, one for each of the intoners. So, while they're not super long individually, it does add up to a fair bit of gameplay in total. I can't remember what weapons they all use. That's a bit that's worrying me. If one of them's a chakram user, that's gonna suck balls.
Hey!
Spears I'm fine with. We had a good time with spears in the main campaign. Swords I'm extra fine with. We had a great time with swords in the main campaign. Chakrams we only used really when the game forced us to solve puzzles. And the fist weapons are fine as well, depending on a moveset.
Emergency orders! We must protect this region at all costs!
At all costs?
That...
Hey, hello? Dragon.
What do you want?
What do I want? You know we're fighting over here, right?
Okay, you can't just dash through them. Oh, actually, these... we are gonna have to take that from the top. Because there's a chunk XP bonus for no continue clearing each stage. Thankfully, we weren't far in, so it's not too much to worry, but no. It's real, like, extra annoying that there's no JP audio, because these deliver most of their story through, like, the voiced sequences here in combat.
My
Probably.
Pretty so
under
girl.
It's
Where do you from?
where
Are you?
well
Those boobs are fake!
Look at this sea. Look at this
Wait,
sky.
what?
It's like they stole my heart and flew off into the horizon.
I'd like to see you fly off into the
Was that just
horizon.
random chance
Well,
line
it's
that we got?
decided.
The
Once
gods
one
fucking
takes
calling her
control
out.
of the world, I'm going to claim this land for myself.
What? Oh, come on. Anywhere but here. It's sweaty and sticky and it smells like seaweed and fish shit.
Oh, but I just love getting sweaty and sticky.
And that line was essentially, boobs are temporary, loyalty is forever.
She'll kill me! Stay calm!
Except that in this case, technically, hers are forever. She's immortal. I'm pretty sure she's unaging. I'm not certain though. I know Zero is. I don't know if the other 5 are. They should be, considering
In any
how they
case,
were created.
This is proving to be quite elusive.
Your treasure?
Yes, I'm getting worried. I heard you could catch it somewhere around here.
Seafood?
Pardon me?
Your undersea treasure? It's seafood, right? We're so obvious sometimes.
Please,
Ooh,
hold on!
look
She's
at
not
that
gonna
big
listen to you.
shell on the ground. If I had 2 of them, I could make an absolutely adorable bikini top.
Quit changing the damn subject.
Are you okay? You need to stay calm.
I won't let her get it.
Hey, hello? Dragon?
What do you want?
What do I want? You know we're fighting over here, right? How about a little help?
Nah, seems to me your boss has things under control. See? She's loving every minute of this. Besides, you seem pretty fond of the old killing yourself. You don't need me.
Are you kidding me?
It's not actually gonna help? Alright. There's always that option. Hit the invincibility rip and tear button. Is that the intended solution? I don't know. Oh, I suppose you can break these from when you're behind them, can't you? So you could have just ducked into the side here. Actually, maybe you can't. Don't know. Or maybe there's like a proper timing to it, and I just didn't bother trying to time it. I just ran straight through. Who needs timing? This isn't a platinum game yet. That won't happen until Automata.
There she is. She's the one who took down my sister's battalion. Make her pay! Me? Took down your sister? You simply must be joking. I don't kill women or children. It's my rule. Ooh, you're talking talking about that dirty soldier back on the mountain, aren't you? To be fair, she did look like a man. Smelled like one, too. By the time I realized she was a woman, it was far too late.
Shut up! How dare you speak ill of the dead? You took my only sister from me, you whore!
Wait, hold on a second. Are you a woman too? Oh my, talk about a pair of scruffy siblings. You know, if you'd just learn a little beauty and poise, you wouldn't be stuck in an awful job like this. It's really such a waste.
Let's go! Right!
Hey!
Great art! I'll
Is
buy
it-
us some time! Don't die for nothing, man!
Does whore count
I'll
as an
join you.
insult if she was previously a prostitute? That's when she's a title, right? Case of like, you whore. Yes, and?
I've never seen a woman in such vulgar dress.
Look at her, bearing her bosom like a pair of trophies.
That bodyguard's moves are totally unpredictable. He's too strong for us.
Just keeping an eye out, because we're still short one chest, and it feels like we're about to hit the lockout. Oh, would you look at that?
We must
A
protect this
lockout.
region at all costs.
Oh, chest.
God damn it, not a Gigas. Looks like we need to even the odds. Hey, Dragon!
My name is not Dragon.
Yeah. Quit bitching and help us.
Please.
What?
What's the magic word?
Oh, for the love of... Fine. Please.
All right.
Stupid goddamn dragon. I'll deal with you later.
I don't even need the dragon. You're right. Like, I've got the heavy spear move set. That's the boss killer.
Are they trying to destroy this nation? Don't let her phase you!
I'm worried, because the end of the map is just ahead, and we're missing a chest. Hopefully it's on the other side of one of those doors. Oh hey, it's the...
So where am I going?
Bank souls.
Not too much farther. We'll stop at the coastline just before
Except that
the
this
board.
time the dragon's
My
mine.
treasure must be within those waters.
Gotta be honest here. I wouldn't get your hopes up.
Actually, Flamey Deathbridge was Demon Souls, not Dark Souls. Well, Dark Souls did it as well, but... Demon Souls had 1, 2. All the Flamey Death. Oh, okay. The no continue bonus is actually not much. Never mind. I knew there was a no continue bonus. I thought it was a bit more significant than that. Ah, now these are paying out white base. Nice. Platinum bases. And then we're good. Dear Lady 5, thank you for trusting us with your delivery needs. This notice is to confirm delivery of the Secret Toys Ultimate Pack you ordered. This set is one of our company's hallmark products. Combines truly captivating toys from the exotic East with a selection of all-natural, water-soluble performance enhancers. Please feel free to contact us with any questions or concerns that may arise. This product is meant for adults only. Speaking of, I think I've got a delivery coming in today. Not of, well, I don't know, what do you, I was going to say, not of adult toys. Does video games count as adult toys? I don't know. I suppose they could in a literal sense as well, especially since some of the games I track down.
Is this the coastline you were talking about?
That was an odd
Yes,
noise.
it is. But something's
was that
wrong.
now?
I don't see any undersea treasure here.
Hey everyone, it's another complete and goddamn waste of time.
This is odd, because I've got a message saying got a package on the way for delivery today, and then I check the tracking on the package, and it says it's in England. I promise you, I do not live in England. I suppose technically I could. Well, because of my family, I am qualified? That's definitely not the right word. I'm eligible? That's the right word. Eligible for British citizenship. I didn't think to check. Is there treasure chests on this map? Might be a no treasures map. Or they're well hidden. The last time we did this map as Zero, we didn't even, like, it wasn't even an on-foot map. This was a Mikhail, ground Mikhail map. I'm thinking, is their, like, map broken, maybe? I don't know. There's something about, well, I know there's the big white circle, but, like, there's treasure chests with cash money in them, so I guess it's working.
Well, at least we made it to the sea. Now disrobe, Dito. Expose your lithe and naked form to the majestic ocean waves.
What? Why?
So that we might share our love while the salty waves crash over our tight, writhing bodies.
Please kill me.
Hey, you guys mind sharing your love someplace where I don't have to watch?
Come to me, Dito.
Uh,
Come.
Oh,
No. Wait a sec, man. That ship, it's being really weird, right? We should probably go check it out.
Hey, you're the boss. Just hurry up and get on.
So the question of is Dito underage? How do you qualify that? Because Dito, I'd say, or any of the apostles sort of come under the Lollibaba heading. Like, if you're familiar with the idea of the Lollibaba, where it's like a, you know, a lolly-style character, but is actually like 1,000,000 years old, due to magic or shenanigans or whatever. So in this case, yeah, Dito definitely looks like some kind of Shota, but he's not human, and at most he's like 2 years old. I think. I'd have to check my timelines on that, but it'd be around that. Actually, no, it'd be less than that, because this is prequel territory. He could be only like months old. Oh! Ani. Voice.
Is that some kind of giant crab? Ugh, it stinks. What the hell, man?
Oh, finally! It's my undersea treasure!
Does this seriously look like the catch of the day to you?
It's so big and juicy.
Big is not the word.
Fortunately, the dragging controls are kind of awkward. You also asked, like, is Dito underage? Technically speaking, as well, Zero is physically underage. as her body stopped aging at 17. Not quite sure what the trick here is. I thought it was like hit it with the ram, but it goes back. Okay, no, it is hit it with the ram. It just okay. It's Nintendo rules. Do it 3 times to break the ship. Oh, it gets a fresh ship, and you don't get a DPS phase. What? Yeah, this is... I just don't understand the mechanics at the moment of what's going on. I don't know what the game wants of me.
I can only imagine how delicious it's gonna taste.
You, you're gonna eat that thing?
Of course. The bigger the meat, the better it tastes, right? It's so huge and thick. Maybe I'll just play with it a little first.
Okay, we did get a
You know, I
DPS
came
phase.
here because one said you needed help with your fight. Nobody said anything about making dinner.
Oh, but I can't very well fight on an empty stomach. Plus, all the collagen in this crab will make my skin wonderfully shiny. And Intoner must look her best for her people.
That's it. I can't take this anymore.
Agreed.
Those little crabs are just terrible. Get rid of them first.
Yeah, one hit dead.
No, how can a crab possibly smell this good?
It's seafood. What did you expect?
Not this. There's something seriously wrong with that thing.
Maybe it's rotting?
Oh man, I bet it is. It's probably collapsing into a big, festering pile.
Well, most ingredients are best if you age them a little.
Let's finish this already. I want to see this thing.
Yeah. That I figured was gonna happen. That's unfortunate.
Is this the coastline you were talking about?
Yes, it is. But something's wrong. I don't see any undersea treasure here.
Hey everyone, it's another complete and goddamn waste of time.
Be a complete goddamn waste of time, not complete and... I suppose that... I guess, technically... Complete and... God... Yeah, I guess, but... That flows weird. I don't know, I probably shouldn't be commenting on English structure. This is not my forte. Oh, don't tell me it's non-skippable.
Well, at least we made it to the sea.
It's not a
now
movie
disrobe,
sequence.
Dito. Expose
It's
your
non-skippable.
lithe and naked form to the majestic ocean waves.
What? Why?
So that we might share our love while the salty waves crash over our tight, writhing bodies.
Please kill me.
Hey, you guys mind sharing your love someplace where I don't have to watch?
Come to me, Dito. Come.
No. Wait a sec, man. That ship, it's being really weird, right? We should probably go check it out.
Hey, you're the boss. Just hurry up and get on.
Alright, so I believe the idea here is just to bonk it 3 times till the ship breaks. So we just need to dodge until... yeah, like that. And then... give it a boosh. And then
Is that some kind
back
of
off.
giant crab? Ugh, it stinks. What the hell, man?
Oh, finally! It's my undersea treasure!
Does this seriously look like the catch of the day to you?
It's so big and juicy.
Big is not the word.
Okay, yeah, so if it hits you, you can't hit it. But you can't be damage tanking it. You have to proper avoid the charge attack. It says as he gets hit by the charge attack. But it proves my point there, as you can see. It doesn't go into a vulnerable state if it hits you. Now we've forced the phase change. So I think the way it works now is once it surfaces and starts heading towards the ship, you can bonk it to get a DPS phase.
I can only imagine how delicious it's gonna taste.
You're gonna eat that thing?
Of course. The bigger the meat, the better it tastes, right? It's so huge and thick. Maybe I'll just play with it a little first.
You know, I came here because one said you needed help with your fight. Nobody said anything about making dinner.
Oh, but I can't very well fight on an empty stomach. Plus, all the collagen in this crab will make my skin wonderfully shiny. And Intoner must look her best for her people.
Now wait, I can't take this anymore.
Agreed.
Those little crabs are just terrible. Get rid of them first. No, how can a crab possibly smell this bad?
It's seafood. What did you expect?
Not this. There's something seriously wrong with that thing.
Maybe it's rotting?
Oh man, I bet it is. It's probably collapsing into a big, festering pile.
Well, most ingredients are best if you age them a little.
Let's finish this already. I want to see this thing's bloated, rotten corpse up close. Look at that leg. It's got goo coming out of it.
Ooh, get the goo. Two can make some kind of sauce with it.
Oh, nasty! It's all stringy and filled with little chunks.
It certainly is an infectious smell, isn't it? Yes! We did it, Dino!
Oh man, this is awesome!
Dinner is served?
With the big, juicy crab finally dispatched, the group decided to cook and eat it on the spot. Oh, so yummy. So yummy. So yummy. Oh, so yummy. Oh, yes. Oh, yummy. So yummy.
These storybook sequences actually remind me a bit of the way Sino Alice is presented. You can see where Yoko Taro has sort of used his ideas. Yeah, that kind of, like, repeated text dialogue is very Sino Alice. Dedication of Storage Vault. Dear Lady 5, thank you as always for continuing to use our service. We trust all remains well with your glorious reign. This notice is to confirm that your treasure storage vault has been officially dedicated as of last Sunday. As requested, it is equipped with a variety of traps to ensure that Our Lady's valuables will lie unmolested by invaders. We'll happily demonstrate them if you provide a volunteer. See, someone's been playing the, oh shoot, what's that series called? Kagero. Deception. I'll bring in a minute to catch up with my thoughts there. Right. I'm gonna step out for just a moment. We're not gonna go on a proper, like, BRB, but we'll get, hopefully 4's chapter done as well in the little time I've got remaining, but yeah, I'll be right back. I am definitely not familiar with the overarching plot of those games. The only one I've played any amount of is Blood Ties? Well, I say PS4 one, I think there's multiple.
many moons ago, there was a beautiful intoner and a middle-aged man. The intoner yearned for a world of peace and happiness, and for evil to be banished forever.
No, okay, looking at my shelf, it's Deception for the Nightmare Princess? I have multiple of these games, though. I don't know where the other ones are. Is that one I don't really have, like, a series collection going on for, so they're sort of scattered. Okay, I was right. So I've got Deception for the Nightmare Princess on PS4 and Deception for Blood Ties on the Vita.
You murdered Our Lady! Kill the intoner! Kill the disciples! Kill them all! Hail our fallen leader!
Our formation's faltering!
Keep your distance! Stay
If I may, my lady, what brings us to the cathedral city today?
Is that... Cam Clark? Yup. I swear I don't know English voice actors, yet I've been able to identify most of the English voice actors almost instantly. To be fair, I should know this one. Cam Clark is, Brother! Liquid Snake.
We're here to eliminate the remaining forces.
Trash day, is it?
Decadus, don't ever refer to people as trash.
Apologies, my lady.
You're just here to help one. That's all. We did not come here just to fight and kill for no apparent reason. Understand?
Of course, my lady.
What can some stupid intoner do? This land has been our leader's domain for ages! We don't need some intoner trying to steal it from us!
Look at the hatred on these soldiers' faces. It's so tragic.
I agree completely.
Back up the rear guard!
Surrounded by such intense hatred, I can't help but...
Decadus, I need you to focus.
1,000 apologies, my lady. All this pain just...
I'm trying to be calm and reasonable with these people. It saddens me that they can't see that.
Right!
Oh, it was definitely him. It's another one of those voices I'd recognize anywhere.
Such fighting serves no purpose. Why can't we talk our problems out? Look at all the blood on my hands.
It is but proof of your immeasurable skill, Lady Fair.
Stop! Our foes are so blinded by rage, they can't hear the wisdom of what I say.
You are indeed acting in self-defense, my lady.
Oh? I suppose you're right. I'm doing it for my dear Sister One, after all.
Technically, of all the sisters, 4 is the least whore-like. Well, again, technically, is it
Don't lose your nerve.
an
Keep
insult
going.
or just a title when you were previously a prostitute? We haven't gotten any boxes, have we? Concern. Concern intensifies. I'm pretty sure they were all. I might have to check that.
Are you tired, Lady Four?
No, I'm fine. If I were 5, I'd probably be leaning on you for support and saying how tired I was in that sleazy voice of hers.
You may turn to me for support as much as you need, my lady.
I'm afraid that's not who I am. Only a fool believes that acting vulnerable and dependent is the way to a man's heart. A true frail maiden receives protection without having to put on an act. Like two.
Lady Four, if you are weary, please climb upon my back.
No! If I did that, it would look like everything I just said was an act.
Oh, then you refuse to let me touch you.
Of course I refuse. I can take care of my own body. Unlike 5.
Oh, my lady, the cruel games you play. Oh.
4's death was definitely my favorite of the game. The kill on her was 11 out of 10. Here, Mr. Bomba. Either the chests are all going to be stacked on top of each other. I will say I do not recognize Four's voice actor.
Lady Four?
We have to meet Gabriella up ahead.
Gabriella?
Did I forget to mention her to you, Decadus?
Indeed. This is the first I've heard of her, my lady. But such is your prerogative. I love it when you pretend I don't even exist. Oh.
Hey, don't make this a thing. I just forgot, okay?
That's an intoner? She looks like a kid. Don't be fooled.
The problem is, for the most part, all the backstory on the non-Zero characters is covered in the novel. Which I do have, but it's translated by the same company that translated the game, so to say it is of questionable value, it's a bit of an understatement.
This isn't a fair fight!
Nothing further back there? No, okay. So we are on 1 out of 3 chests.
About damn time. I'm a busy dragon. I haven't got all day to
My apologies. I was giving a eulogy for those who perished in this senseless battle.
Aren't you the one who caused them to perish in the first place? The only senseless thing here is you and your crazy excuses.
I didn't want to kill them. I had to. For one.
Wait! Don't have a chance. Stand by! All men, stand by!
We really shouldn't be using all these dangerous weapons against each other. Maybe if we all had whips or something, things would calm down.
Whips? With all that
All men,
pain? And then we left the raw wolves with our eager tongues.
Stop that at once. I won't abide such vulgarity. I simply want to keep casualties to a minimum.
Whips. Oh, whips. Oh.
Decadus, stop thinking about whips this instant.
You deny me even the pleasure of my own thoughts? Thank you, my lady.
Are whips less lethal? I suppose in like a direct sense you're not slicing people open. It's arguably much more cruel. It would be quite the slow, painful death inflicted by a whip. I think we've only got 2 out of 3 chests. This is worrying. Damn. I shall have to track that down off stream. One second? Okay, there's a lot I want to tell you all, but how about I start with 0? Let's talk about that flower in your eye. You did that on purpose, didn't you? It's all like, oh, I'm the oldest sister, I'm so special, I have to be all different. Looks terrible on you, you know? Like you're trying way too hard. I'm tired of you treating us like our heads are full of poo. Because they're not. In fact, the way you swing that sword all day, that is because your head's full of poo, because you never use it. Okay.
Perhaps it's time for us to rest, my lady.
Don't give me that, you pig!
What?
Listen, Decadus. Just because we're Intoner and Disciple doesn't mean we have to do that sort of thing. In fact, because of that, the two of us share a bond even without doing that sort of thing.
Yeah, those are some bonds, all right.
You be quiet, Gabriella. I don't mean to imply that such acts are bad, Decadus. In fact, I consider it a precious and beautiful thing. And that's why it should be saved for a time when true love blossoms.
True love, my lady?
So you can only screw if you're an infatuated couple crooning about love all day like 2 and Cent?
They aren't what I mean. Their love isn't noble. True love is more subtle. It's softer and stronger at its core.
Oh, barf. Did you steal that crap from a greeting card?
Oh, what do dragons know about love? But I know you get it, right, Decadus?
Of course, my lady. Oh.
No, he gets something, that's for sure.
Such subtle sadism, my lady, to deny me in the name of true love. I can't stand it. Oh.
You need something?
I just wanted to thank you. You've been very helpful lately.
Well, I'll be damned. A grateful Intoner.
I know my sisters take it as a given when others help them. But not me. I have the conscience and the common sense to appreciate your help.
Nice. Still, you do realize I didn't come here on your account, right?
What do you mean?
I'm only helping you because one sent me. Nothing else to it.
Well, at least you're honest.
Beats empty words of thanks, don't you think? So, where to?
We're going to the Land of Forests, where I intend to have you offer plenty of help on my account, Gabriella. Though I won't be offering any thanks for it.
Wait, was that sarcasm? Really? Oh my gosh, did it hurt? Did you sprain something? I hope you're all right.
Gabriella is probably the most interesting bit of these DLCs, getting to see that before they get turned into a monster.
There she is! The Intoner! Horrible maggot! All units, stay close! We can't stop her! Shit, she got me! Hang in there. You're still in this.
Is the audio balance sort of weird? It's like it's getting its directional audio wrong. Smelter chest.
She's crazy.
These are the surviving forces? Stubborn, aren't they?
Yes, and they have monsters as well. so we'd best be careful.
It's sort of weird seeing Mikhail's moveset come out of like a technically an older dragon.
Don't waste your life here.
It's like Mikhail's belly flops and tail swipes and whatnot always felt like appropriate for a baby dragon.
This world or any other.
She said it. We gotta take her down.
Obviously, they've literally just like changed the character model
Damn dirty
for Mikhail to Gabriella here as a way to like save on development cost, which fine. It still moves and animates like Mikhail.
It's her. She killed my brother. Dirty Intoner. Let's finish this now. I can't take anymore. We gotta retreat. How could this fight be so one-sided?
Forget about it. Just kill her.
The way Mikhail animates is well fit to happy-go-lucky child dragon, and not so much for a sassy grandma dragon. You know, like it's appropriate for Mikhail. It's sort of slightly hunched up with its wings sort of drawn into itself a bit. It's not like extended, full aggressive. It's subtle body movements. I enjoyed 4 of the 6 hours of the SLW stream. The Cross Omega and DD stuff I didn't really care much for. But the like 4 hours of talk show afterwards I quite enjoyed.
More unbalanced than the rest. Cleaning up after her is always such a production.
Unbalanced? I think the phrase you're looking for is that shit insane.
Maybe. I suppose I'm partially to blame for 3. I should have helped her. Any normal little sister would have done that. Tried to help,
I was gonna say, how did I get hit? I was hit by the other guy that was charging. It's like I intentionally went into an air juggle to avoid his ground pounds. I've gotten used to fighting a lot of the big creatures in the game one-on-one from the arena fights in the main campaign. Learn to read the attacks. Well, you have to learn to read the attacks because they do way too much damage, and you've got no way to heal in the arena. The arena is basically the get good or get gone. Making sure I didn't miss a gold chest somewhere. Like it. Ah. Paranoia paying off. Well, paranoia if they really are hiding things just outside of your line of sight. Imps! Ugh. I hate imps.
How is one doing?
Oh, she's fine. Still bosses me around like I'm her butler or something.
One has a noble mission. She's trying to give the world a better form of government. You should appreciate her letting us take part in that.
There you go again. More empty words. Lecturing you just to make yourself look good. You really are a shrew, you know that?
Well, you're the one who's twisting my words to sound mean and hateful. So who's the shrew now? Not that a dragon would even know the difference.
Yawn.
Oh, they wound each other with words and ignore me completely. It's ecstasy.
I can't deal with Decadius being voiced by Cam Clark. Also, I think 4 is Shantae, which would make her Christina V. Now that I've listened to her voice a bit more. Which, Christina V is not bad. She's just sort of what I'd consider generic. Oh god, I hate imps. Which I suppose, considering the character of 4 is at least an attempt at something appropriate. Generic protagonist voice. Even if, well, at the point of the, like, the exterior of 4's character, rather than the what's on the inside. I'm gonna... that. I don't want to deal with the imps. I'm one fireball dead, basically. I don't want to replay the stage. I think we're still short 1 gold chest.
dragons can see the shape of a person's heart. And the heart of this beautiful intoner was full of holes. A frigid breeze seemed to blow through it. What could have made it so cold? This dragon had no idea.
Okay, no, we got all three. I just didn't realize. Don't mind. That's good. .81 seconds. Your turn, 5. You're the only little sister I have, but you act like this bitter old lady. Oops, sorry. Did that sound harsh? Totally what everyone thinks, though. Seriously, the way you're throwing those oversexed fat globules of yours around, disgusting. Have no self-control. You're always chasing after some carnal pleasure like it's the most important thing in the freaking world. Oh, and your clothes are ugly, and your makeup is really sad. It's too bad money can't buy class. It's really too bad. Please tell me we're not...
The Lords hid some gems in this area. We need to find them.
Such glittering prizes would look splendid on you, Lady Fool.
Stop. I'm not the sort of woman who expresses herself with baubles. Jewelry means nothing to me, but we can sell them to fill one's treasury, so we need to do this.
It's definitely Christina V. Why do I know English voice actors as much as I know Japanese voice actors? What is this shit? Please don't have the sun mechanic. I really don't want to deal with the sun mechanic. Oh, thank God.
Where should we look first, my lady?
We'll begin by searching near our enemies. Humans always hide their valuables, but never stray too far.
That killed our friends. It's time for payback.
Damn straight it is. Keep fighting to the end.
If you remember this map from, like, the main campaign, first time through, it had the bloody sun mechanic, where if you're out of the shade, you took damage. And the second time through, it had the freezing moon mechanic, where if you weren't near a fire, you took damage. It was awful. Just let me take a health tax for playing the video game. Need to keep an eye out for gold chests as usual. This is one of those maps where they're mildly obnoxious because the map is so huge. The only problem with this fist move set, like I like to Big Bang Punch. I'm always fond of the old Big Bang Punch, but the medium, I guess, no, it's the light move set for the fist weapons has a multi-hit on its normal ground combo, whereas this only has the multi-hit on its air combo. Multi-hit's real good for murderizing bosses. You get the knockdown or the stagger depending on which thing you're fighting, and the multi-hit allows you to just delete their health bar. Oh, yuck. No, don't do possessed ogres. No! No possessed ogres. I really don't want to deal with that. Oh, God. Okay. I think this area was then specifically set up for the ogres, because normally ogres have a lot more health than that. They still have no gold chests. Oh, this is worrying. This might turn into one I have to do off stream because they could be anywhere in the desert. And I need to keep an eye on the time at the moment, unfortunately. I've only got about half an hour. And we've got at least this stage and the next stage.
And I are staking everything on this fight. There may be some regretful deaths along the way, but it's simply unavoidable. Soon, one's unwavering spirit will bring a great revolution across the world. Soar for me, Gabriella. The world's future lies upon your gossamer wings.
You? No. I'm not helping anyone who talks like that. I already can't take this heat. The hot air pouring out of your blowhole is only making it worse. I'm gonna go step out in the shade. Don't call unless you're done.
am actually curious as to how they managed to work together with Gabriella. I understand why Zero and Mikhail do, but technically the dragons should be opposed to the even like the existence of the Song Maidens.
Damn! That witch won't let up! If this keeps up, we're all gonna die! Get back in formation! Move! Take them down! Yes, but won't let the stupid worms beat me!
Many fine gems, my lady.
They're pretty, aren't they?
They look stunning on you.
You think so? I mean, not that I care, because I don't.
Of course, my lady. Such gaudy flair is beneath you.
Yes. Still, an intoner should try to maintain a certain level of fashionable decorum.
Oh, here we go. You're just waiting for him to tell you to keep one or two for yourself, so it seems like it wasn't your idea in the first place, right? Girl, you are so predictable.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go treasure hunting off stream for this one. Dang. Unless the treasure chests are just sitting on top of each other at the end of this. If they are, that would be great. But I doubt it. They're probably hidden in obnoxious locations. Surprised I haven't found any, though. There's a little, like, jingle in this track that sounds like the low health warning, like a generic low health tone from video games, and it's really bothering me. It's not always there, it's only there some of the, like, for some of the track. Yips. You know what? I'm not even gonna bother. If you're just gonna sit up there, you're not worth my time. I was kind of hoping it'd be like, oh look, 3 golden chests just sitting right there.
We've got to go all out. All men, take positions.
Nope, I am gonna have to redo the whole map off stream and go treasure hunting. Surprised we didn't find even one though. Oh, it's not over yet. Checkpoint and everything. That's worrying. Why is there a checkpoint? Oh! Well, okay, at least it's only on the final.
This is sweltering. How are you holding up, Deputus?
I couldn't be better.
I should have guessed. You probably see this as some kind of torture game, don't you?
No, my lady. I'm not getting any pleasure from this at all.
Don't deny it. I'm well aware that all you think about is that kind of thing. It's dirty.
Dirty? Oh, look at your eyes. Such disgust and hate. Oh.
Cease this at once. You're going to get sweat all over you. How can a man of your age be so immature?
You two are a perfect couple. I bet you're way more alike than you know. 2 peas in a pod.
He enjoys all the killing. I can't deal with Cam Clark as Drakengard. It messes with my head. Let's get some healing before I die to something stupid. Can we clear the next map within 20 minutes? .72. 03. Where to begin? Try to act mysterious and alluring, but I know it's just an act. Guys always go for project girls like you. Think they can fix them or whatever. When there's so many nice girls that would treat them better. Am I wrong? Oh, I'm not, and you know it. Try so hard to pretend you don't care that it becomes painfully obvious just how much you do. Why don't you just try attracting someone without your natural charm instead? Oh, that's right, you don't have any. Ha 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 ha. If the next is just a big boss fight, we should be able to clear it in time. I'm definitely pushing matters here, though. This is going to be interesting.
Well, that about wraps up another day of meaningless slaughter.
Don't say such things. We achieved an honorable victory this day.
Yep. Keep telling yourself that. All you did was kill a bunch of helpless soldiers.
I'm just trying to help one. To serve her in all things.
Sure, okay. Pin the blame on her if it makes you feel better.
I'm not pinning blame. It's the truth. I'd never kill just to kill things. All this fighting is... it's ugly. And sad.
Oh, that's a riot. If you really feel that way, why do you keep chopping fools in half, huh?
I'm a simple girl. All I can do is devote myself to the challenge in front of me. You have no right to criticize someone who is only fighting as best she could.
You are living in one serious world of delusion, sister.
Today was a fine day, my lady, was it not?
Indeed. Though it wasn't easy, we managed to succeed.
I'm sure Lady One will be delighted.
You think so?
Of course.
I hope you're right. She's usually pretty quiet. It's kind of hard to know what she's thinking.
Now, if it please you, my lady, I have a strategy for our next battle.
It's not like I'm fishing for compliments or anything. It's just, you know, if one would talk to me more often, maybe I'd have a better idea of what she really wants.
Well spoken, my lady. Now, as to the upcoming battle.
I mean, I am the most cooperative of the sisters, you know? One's smart. She must have seen that by now. But even if one actually is grateful, it doesn't mean much if the object of that gratitude is unaware of it. That's just my opinion, of course. Anyway, what were you saying?
Oh, nothing, my lady. What next, Lady Four?
You know how the remaining elves have formed a band of air pirates, right?
Oh boy, flight stage.
I thought we'd already dispatched those brigands.
We dispatched them, but we didn't annihilate them. There are a few stragglers that we need to chase down.
Do we really need to chase them, my lady, when they have literally turned their backs and fled? They cannot be much of a threat.
But who is to say when they might once again bare their fangs? We must completely eliminate any potential threats to one.
Such cruelty.
Sorry? What was that?
Nothing, my lady. Your strategy is both bold and wise, and I shall serve you in all things.
Unfortunately, no JP audio for the DLC. It's really, really frustrating. There's nothing I can do about it. Now, is this going to be a bodgy flight stage, or is it going to be a what's it called? On the rails. I think it's going to be on the rails because I don't think this does the more free-form flight stages. Yeah.
Hurry. If one hopes to reign supreme, we have to establish our dominance here. These are pirates, you know. Real bad characters. There's no need to hold back. If we crush them utterly, the world will be better for it. Now let's go save the world.
Seriously? Now you've got a savior complex on top of everything else? Shooting a bunch of fleeing infantrymen in the back isn't going to help one. It isn't going to help anyone.
No, you're wrong. And if one believes that, then she's wrong too. Light up the balloon! Dragon! It's a dragon! It's going for the balloon! Evade! Evade! Please stop! I beg you!
No, thankfully, if you miss, so, obviously...
Listen up.
What?
Don't what, me? Don't you hear all that screaming? How can you hear that without going insane?
They're just battle cries. It's nothing to fuss over.
They sound scared shitless to me.
Oh? And what if they are?
You can miss things in the, like, shmup waves and be fine.
Is this because we're elves? What did we ever do to you?
No. The mission objective for this is kill 16 pirate ships.
Did you hear that?
What?
They're screaming in terror.
The dragon's
Hey, look,
coming!
even if these are elves or whatever, this is just...
Don't let it affect you, Gabriella. War is as much a conflict against yourself as it is a battle against the enemy. You just need to ask yourself what it means to be on the right side.
Shut up.
Jesus.
What do you know about right anyway?
Oh, hey, you can miss elf ships as well, apparently. Yeah, no, the dub is not great. It's not even entirely on, like, the dub voice actors here. It doesn't help that the translation is garbage, so a lot of the game is lost. But yeah, like, as I've been saying, like, voice actor-wise, it's
Anti-air fire! Shoot it out of the sky!
like, 4's voice actor is Christina V, Decadius's voice actor is Cam Clark. It's like it's just a case of, like, English dubbing the regulars. I'm going to die. Okay, yeah. I'm actually out of time, which is really annoying. I was hoping to get this stage done before I ran out of time, but I'm gonna have to end the stream here. 'Cause I've only got about 10 minutes before I have to do something. And it's unfortunately time sensitive. So, yeah, unfortunately, I will have to pack the stream in there. We'll be back roughly the regular time tonight, assuming nothing goes wrong. And we'll finish out the DLC and possibly finish out the game. Hopefully. The final boss could be a problem. Oh, shit. The final boss will definitely be a problem. Oh boy. Okay. Unfortunately, that is all for now. Thanks for watching, everyone, and hopefully I'll see you all next time.